What club was that at?
That was admit that a lot of people don't even realize they.
I've called her, she hasn't responded. I've called her more than a few times.
But the Zulu Nation, I'm like, what the hell is this? I know nobody know what I'm talking about. You'll leave me on the island by myself. I don't know what the hell Bishop's talking about. That's what y'all do. Then after class, yeah, I knew what you were talking about. I just don't want to be caught out there. The hell is this? Get on my damn nerves. So read that again, 31.
You understand what I'm saying? Now, you go to church, you working today? What you got going on today?
Right now, like, I gotta get ready to go pick up my daughter.
Pick up your daughter? Let them have fun today? Doing what?
You play the park, maybe go to the pool.
They go to the pool. Okay. So, what do they got? One-piece bathing suits, two-piece bathing suits? How are they dressed?
One piece.
Okay. So, you understand that they shouldn't be dressed that way. Your daughter should be dressed real modest. You understand that, right? Bathing suits is just a real slick way of saying underwear. Believe me, you're actually in the pool in your underwear. Now, you can't tell the pedophiles from the regular people. How old are your daughters?
Well, my youngest is 8, my oldest is 13.
Okay, so your youngest is 8 and your oldest is 13, but then you're gonna have them go to the pool and be half dressed in front of who knows who. You understand what I'm trying to say? This is where us as men are supposed to step in and have more of a care for our daughters.
Bring it out.
You understand what I'm saying? Because you've been taught here wrong. You've been taught that that's okay. You've been taught that dating is okay. You understand what I'm saying? These are all philosophies of this man right here that has you at odds with God. This is why God is angry with you, because you're listening to this man and not himself. You understand what I'm saying? You got it? Read.
Leviticus chapter 19, verse 29.
Read.
Do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore.
It says, do not prostitute thy daughter to cause her to be a whore. Now, we're not saying that, that you're iceberg slim and you got your daughter out on the corner.
Bring it out.
But when you allow your daughter to wear revealing clothes, are men going to look at your daughter for what's in her mind or because of the shape of her body? Think about a pedophile, bro. So don't say, oh, well, she's only 8. Think about a pedophile. Pedophile don't care if she's 8. Pedophile don't care if she's 13. She's underage. You understand what I'm saying? So knowing that he looks at a woman like that or any female like that, think about that. You're in violation of that right there by allowing them to wear those bathing suits and get in the pool. This should be a more modest dress that you know they got swimming dresses, right? That's more modest, that covers them up. You understand that? You are on point, officer. You understand what I'm saying? Watch what this says. The book of Sirach, chapter 7, because you as her father, it's your responsibility to keep them pure until the day of their marriage.
Right,
you understand what I'm saying? You're not supposed to let them date. You're not supposed to let them go on proms. You're not supposed to let them do these things. But they taught you that that's normal here because you're destroyed. Sis, what we're talking about is the proper dress for young women as well as aged women. This is what we're going into right now. That we shouldn't be prostituting our daughters by allowing them to wear things like bathing suits, form-fitting clothing, because there's pedophiles out there. You understand what I'm saying? And they don't care that your daughter's 8 or 13 or 20 or 15. They don't care. All they're going to do is they're going to look at the shape of her body and they're going to come up and approach her. You understand what I'm saying? And if she's foolish enough to leave with him, he's going to violate her. He's going to defile her. Hey, sis, don't go nowhere. We're bringing out some good information, sis. Read.
Sirach chapter 7, verse 24. Hast thou daughters? Have a care of their body.
It says, do you have daughters? Have a care of their bodies. Why is it telling you to have a care of your daughter's bodies? Because if you leave them up to their own devices, they're going to abuse themselves because they don't know no better. That's your job.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? You have to have a care for the body. Read it again.
Hast thou daughters? Have a care of their body, and show not thyself cheerful towards them.
So it says, have a care for their body. Does that make sense to you? Because you wouldn't want no one to come and violate your daughter, right? How would you feel if you found out that somebody is having sex with your daughter? whether he's underage or overage, how would you feel?
Wouldn't like that at all.
You wouldn't like it at all. Because why?
Once again, they could be having sex that young age anyway. Hopefully, I would rather them than have it when they're married.
But you know the statistic shows that the average girl starts having sex around 13. Did you know that? So she's right at that age. And so now think what you're about to do. What's your name again? I'm sorry. Robert. My name is Azriel. So think about what you're about to do. You're about to go get your daughter, your 13-year-old daughter, who, according to statistics, is at that age where she's going to start having sex. And you're going to allow her to go to the pool half-dressed for any boy, any man to look at her and potentially approach her behind your back.
Bring it out.
You understand what I'm saying? I mean, Negroes today are shifty, bruh. According to the Bible, if someone's interested in their daughter, they should come to you.
Right.
Does that happen? No? You find out after the fact. After you find out she's having sex. After you find out she's pregnant. After you find out, then who's this Negro that violates you? And then here comes some shiftless Negro with his pants below his ass, tattoos on his face, talking about, hey, what up, pa? You know, hey, you know, I loves your daughter. Come on, man. Come on, man, that's mad. Now, would you give your daughter to this man with his pants below his ass, tattoos on his? But that's who's going to talk to your daughter. That's who's going to attempt to violate her if you're not watching her.
May I?
Yes, sir.
Yo, because this is a very, very, very heavy topic.
That's right.
I was looking at your shirt. What your shirt say?
Oh, this is
Players gonna play.
See, I thought
Because they not in the mindset of doing what? Marrying nobody. They just trying to stick and move.
But my defense, I am married though.
Congratulations.
Okay, 'cause you-
That's an honorable thing.
That's right.
But we talking about the Negroes. You're not the Negro. That he was talking about. That's looking at your daughter for lust. Read that again.
Sirach chapter 7 verse 24. Has thou daughters? Have a care of their body.
Start at verse 23.
Verse 23. Has thou children? Instruct them.
Stop right there. The Bible asks you a question as a man, as a father, as a leader. Do you have children? Yes or no? 2 daughters. What did God say?
Instruct them.
Do what?
Instruct them.
Instruct them according to what?
That'll be his commandment.
Ah!
That's right.
It's supposed to be his commandments, right? But are you doing that?
The young one, yes. The older one, that one, she's in Tennessee with her mom. I just have a hard time.
So you're not really in control of that.
I can't. I'm having a hard time getting visitation.
Wait, you said you're married.
Okay, I'm married with my second daughter.
Got you. Okay, I'm just trying to piece it all together. Darn, the math wasn't mathing. Now it's mathing.
It was math. You did
So you saying you're doing a better job with your younger one now that you got her?
Well, me and her, we are together.
Okay.
But with her, with my oldest, like I said, I didn't find out she was pregnant until she was at
So that's why you're supposed to instruct them from their young. Why? Read it on.
Has thou daughters? Or has thou children?
Yeah.
Instruct them. And bow down their neck from their youth.
From when?
From their youth.
From when?
From their youth.
That's why you got to do it while they're young. You got to tell them, no. Marriage is honorable. Not jumping off, not being a side chick, not being a thought. None of that. You got to instruct her while she's young. Right. Now, sometimes it ain't always in just the words. It's in how you dress her. 1 Timothy 2:9. Hold that. Because remember, it said instruct them, right? This is how you instruct them according to the Bible. And guess what? You see that young sister right there? This little young daughter? She dressed like a princess right now.
That's right.
She dressed like a young daughter of Sarah, a young godly woman. If you dress your daughter like that from her youth up, it'll instill in her, I'm supposed to be covered. Read that.
1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9.
Come on.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
No, in bikini.
In modest apparel.
In bikini.
Modest apparel.
In a 2-piece.
Modest apparel.
My sister, you came just in time. Listen to this Bible verse right here. I want to know if you ever heard this before. Read it.
1 Timothy chapter 2 verse 9.
Read.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Is a bikini. My sister right there, you in modest apparel.
That's right.
We love that dress.
That's right.
Is a bikini modest, my sister?
No,
No, it's not. Why isn't it?
because you're showing too much.
Is a bikini modest for a 13-year-old?
If it's a cover, that's how I am with my daughter.
If it's
You have a cover.
a cover, so you're not showing nothing.
No.
Okay.
Her legs out, but she covered until she get in that.
From the to like right here.
Up.
Right. That's how you supposed to be all the time. Watch this. Read it again.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
Is spandex modest?
To a point. If
Okay.
they're too tight. And if they're
Are those spandex modest?
No.
No, they're not. So what did the Bible just say? Read it one more time.
In like manner also, that women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
The Bible says that women are supposed to adorn themselves in modest apparel. God has a dress code for us, but we wasn't instructed from our youth.
No.
Because that's what we're reading about. He has a daughter. She going to a pool party in bikinis. My brother right here was giving him the dangers of having his young daughter out there like that. But guess what? It's the same thing for you too. The Bible says that the woman is to be covered, to be modest.
She said, what time are y'all service tomorrow?
Our service is today because it's the Sabbath.
That's right.
Yeah, we keep the Sabbath. Sunday worship was given by the white man. Yeah. He changed God's laws, or he thought to.
Bring it up.
But the Bible said, matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Exodus chapter, Leviticus 23, teachable moment. Because who taught us that church was on Sunday? No, I just told you. We got it today at the Sabbath at our school locations.
7 days.
Watch this. Read that. No. There's no such thing as a Seventh-day Adventist.
Right.
You don't find Adventists in the Bible nowhere, but you find this. Read.
Leviticus chapter 23, verse 3. 6 days shall thy work be done, but the seventh day.
Go to verse 1.
Verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel.
So this is the Lord talking. Not some pope, not some pastor. Read.
Speak unto the children of Israel, and say unto them concerning the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocation.
Holy what?
Convocation.
Convocation means what? You look college educated. Convocation means gathering. So these are the days that we gather in a holy group. Read.
Even these are my feasts. 6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
See, you see the problem? Our people hate God's laws. She rolled up. When's you guys service? When do you guys go to church? Oh no, we keep the Sabbath. Skirt! God said it. I didn't. Read it again.
6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
So what day of the week is the seventh day? My brother, what day of the week is the seventh day? Today.
That's right.
So what is today? Read it again.
6 days shall work be done.
So 6 days we got to work. 6 days they got to sell. 6 days you got to cook, make your money, right? But
the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest.
of what?
Of rest.
I could look around right now and see ain't no rest going on in Columbus, Georgia.
Bring it out.
That's why God ain't here in Columbus, Georgia. That's why murder is here in Columbus, Georgia. We just saw a drug sale go on right there.
Wow.
One car pulled up, the other car pulled up. Here's your drugs, here's your money. Ain't that selling? And then you're selling something illegal. So we breaking the law twice times.
Damn.
Read it again.
6 days shall work be done, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of rest and holy convocation. Ye shall do no work therein.
You shall do what?
No work therein.
So guess what? She's gonna go work today. She's gonna go buy something today, but she wanna know when our service is. Well, she left before she got the answer.
Right.
Convocation means gathering. Our gathering is on the Sabbath day.
That's right.
So if you really want to keep God's laws, if you really want to make him happy by going to church, do what?
Go do what you got to do 7 days. But take that 7th day to rest.
What do we call it? It begin with an S.
Sabbath.
There you go.
That's right.
Give her a hand, man. Give her a hand. That's all you got to do. I'm shooting from the hip. Ezekiel 16:26. They profane my Sabbaths. Find that for me, because guess what? The same church that she going to, they're not going to teach her about women being in modest clothing. They're not going to teach her daughters to put clothes on. They're not going to teach you not to buy and sell on the Sabbath day. What are they going to do? They're gonna have their hand out like, put your money in there. Put 22.8. Thank you. They're gonna put your money right here. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Collect your membership fees. I'll see you next week. Watch this. This is what they do. Read.
Ezekiel chapter 22, verse 8.
26.
26. Her priests have violated my law and have profaned my holy things.
The priests have violated God's laws by not teaching them to you.
What is a nation? Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.